So here is my carport paint booth. I just finished it. I was painting in here before, but it didn't have a door on it. It had a curtain. I just put these filters in. It has a roll-up door that's 12 foot wide. I painted the inside with Rust-Oleum. These are Amazon like string together LEDs that are pretty bright. They're pretty nice. It's got a Dayton fan on this side with a sealed motor. I put filters in front of that. Has gate hinges and a gate latch that you can pull from inside or outside and it'll open. And I got a little water trap right there. The air goes through a freezer, through copper tubing, and then through a whole bunch of traps. So there's no filter, but it's dry air, so it works really good. I've been painting in here and it's been turning out pretty damn good work, but now that I've got this door finished, I just gotta clean it and everything. It should be a lot better. All right, it's finally time to use my homemade carport paint booth. I need to run to Lowe's or somewhere, get me some filters. I just pressure washed the inside of the door because it was all nasty. I also washed the Camaro that I'm fixing to do an all over paint job. It's drying. I'm gonna let it dry tonight. I'm fixing to pull it in here and I'll tape it off in the morning, spray it. I gotta try to make room for the fender, the front and rear bumper, handles and mirrors, and spoiler. And already the leaves have already blown up in here, but hopefully it turns out clean. It turned out pretty decent paint jobs without a door, so hopefully it'll only be better with a door. So here we go, let's see what happens. Got everything in here. Gotta clean it up in the morning, blow everything out real good, cover up my stands and all that stuff. I also got this stand I just built. About $10 worth of clamps, some old leftover tubing. I needed me something to put handles on and stuff, so. In the morning, like I said, I'll tape it up, clean it up, squirt it up. Here we go. The car looks pretty good in base. No more bugs. I had the one bug whenever I was putting that fat coat of base on. Well, I just saw one fly by. Anyways, I've only seen one on the car. Hopefully it turns out clean. But as of right now, if it stays just like it is, I may have spoke too soon. It came right out though. Okay, so 2 bugs on the car that I've seen anyways. It looks pretty good. So I'm gonna squirt some clear coat on it and pray that no more bugs get in it. I'll see y'all after I'm done. All right, so I just went in and changed, took a shower. This has been about 45 minutes to an hour. Hopefully the car is good and flashed off by now, so let's go check it out, see how it turned out. A storm rolled through here, it's all wet, wind picked up, it rained for about 10 minutes. It's a thunderstorm, so let's see how it turned out. I'd say overall it looks pretty damn good. It does have a few nibs of trash in it. There's quite a few little tiny pieces, but you almost got to look for them, so I ought to be able to nib those out pretty easily. This clear buffs out pretty good. This whole side was covered in door dings. There was like 3 of them right here, 2 of them in the door, and then that quarter panel was caved in right there at the vents, and all of that came out really good. The back bumper looks good. It had gotten backed into another vehicle and had some stretch marks on it. I heated it up all in this area and molded it back into shape. This fender was caved in and I didn't want to cut it in on a stand, so I zip tied it to the car, let it hang off the car a little bit. Maybe not the right way to do it, but that might also be why it had a little bit of trash in it. A couple more nips of trash right there. It's not the cleanest job. Here's one of these bugs. I have no idea what those are. It won't even focus on him. Little fucker. I'd get him out of there, but I'd print it. And it doesn't seem to be leaving any marks in there. Oh. Wow. All right, I got the Camaro all put back together minus two things. I forgot that one of the fog lights, because the fog lights are tinted, I forgot that one of the fog lights, whenever she had hit a deer, that it had peeled the paint, it chipped paint and then the paint peeled off. Also, in the back bumper over here, I had a little holiday. A little disappointed in myself. For my second pass on the second coat of clear, I mean, I didn't quite get enough on the bumper over here. But this is a really thick clear. It ought to buff out. I'll find out in the morning. If not, I'll repaint the bumper. But this is, look at the reflection. This is right out of the gun. Obviously I haven't buffed on it. And this is with a 1.4 tip on the base coat and the clear coat with an old DeVelvis Plus. The paint booth modifications worked out pretty well. It turned out pretty good, minus some bugs that look just like that little guy. Get away. Pulled the mirrors off and the handles out. They're slick inside and out. All this stuff turned out really good. So very happy with how the paint booth is working out. I just need to spray for bugs out here and then it'd be perfect.